Hey, this is Trader Travis, and when I released my 2008 trading performance video, I received a great question here from John. John wants to know a little bit more detail about what stocks I traded, how I made my comeback for the year. If you haven't watched that video, I had kind of yo-yo performance and then I was down. Well, I was still up for the year, but I wasn't going to hit my profit goals. So I made a basket of trades towards the year end that allowed me to hit my profit goals for the year. And he wanted to know what those trades were, also what kind of insurance I used and how I found them. So as I explained to him, our best training is inside of the Success Academy. And as I explained to him, every single member gets a peek over my shoulder here as I trade. They get access to my trade journal Excel in real time. I update this every time I place a trade. I write down my notes here, what stocks I'm going to do. So these are the stocks, John, here. So Verizon, I think Starbucks, Walmart, these are the ones I was targeting. I can't remember which ones. I know I made a trade on Merck. I can't remember what trades I made on others. And here another batch here. So I was letting them know what trades I was looking for. Now, how I find them, if you're a Success Academy member, this will be overview for you or review, so you can feel free to stop watching this, or you can just get reinforcement. And it's the same method we use. It's a filtering process. Again, we teach this in the Success Academy, so this is just going to be a big picture overview. So for example, one of the tools I use is Market Club. It's a stock trading software that gives you entry and exit signals. Here they have a top option scan they created for us option traders, where they pinpoint stocks that may be good potential candidates for option trades. So we can see here, January 9th, 2019, that's where I'm recording this, PayPal gave us a new signal here. Now, before I even look at the stock chart, and there's a reason why I do this, I have been known to have a bias or fall in love with a certain stock or fall in love with what the stock chart looks like. So I put a step, it's a system, I put a step in place to stop myself from getting so biased and falling in love with stocks. So as soon as I get a stock symbol, I cross-reference or reference it, or I don't know the word I'm looking for. Pretty much I look it up in Investor's Business Daily and I see how it's doing, because I don't care how great a stock looks if it's not making money and has good earnings, things like that. So I'm a mix of a fundamental and technical investor. So here's where I look up the fundamentals and I see if the stock is actually having good earnings. Are they making money? Are they a leader in their industry? Things like that. So they're number one in their group, and IBD gives them a rating of 97, which is one of the highest ratings. So I'm like, okay, it passed that filter. That's a filtering process, right? And then I come over here. Now I look at the chart and I see what Market Club was trying to tell me is a new monthly trade triangle, which is an entry point. So if we come here to a 5-year chart, you can look at the greens and the reds. These are the greens. The entries are greens, reds are exits. I mean, you can clearly look at this. And I tell people, enroll in Market Club for their trial at least. Pull up, I don't care, pull up your favorite stocks, do about a 5-year chart, look at the monthly signals, and see if you would have made money getting in and out on those signals, right? And that right there it's usually enough for you to see the value in the software. So anyway, I found PayPal. Then after that, I pull up the option chain and I try to see if there's any, options I can afford and things like that. And that's another part of the filtering process. And we cover the parameters inside of Success Academy. So I look here, just taking a quick glance. Looks like PayPal would have passed that, portion of my filter there. So anyway, that's the process I use. And if you follow it, you will probably get a higher win rate doing that, what I just showed you, than kind of randomly picking stocks from CNBC or Money Magazine, which is what I used to do and how I know it doesn't work over the long term. So thanks, John, for the question. And I realize I didn't answer the insurance question, but that is also inside of the Success Academy. As a matter of fact, we have a entire training on it, a bonus training on it, how to insure your stock portfolio, me showing people how I insured my mom's TSP account, because generally you can't insure TSPs or 401ks, but I found a backdoor way to do that. So a lot of people have most of their wealth in 401ks, and I feel bad for them because they're going to lose most of it in the next market crash. But that training right there shows you how I was able to insure my mom's account so that she won't be one of those victims that lose 40 to 50% of her money in the next market crash. You take care. That's all I have for you today. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.